Touching the Void is yet again another climbing documentary that I've been watching that is a little bit different from the previous ones. We have the people who were involved in this expedition talking to the cameras, but we have sort of reenactments along with a lot of the story to kind of put you into the mindset, the place, to give you a visual representation of what these guys went through. And we have two guys here. We have Joe and Simon, who were in their early and mid-20s at the time that travelled to Peru to climb this mountain, one that hadn't been, conquered before. And they feel almost carefree in their manner, telling the story. They were young, they were dauntless. They just seen this, thought, we can conquer that, let's do it. And that is what they did. And they get up the mountain in fairly good fashion. They achieve their goal, they manage it without too much undue force or hesitancy or anything. They just achieve it. Using all their supplies on the way, they get to the top of this. Things tend to go awry though as they start to come back down the mountain. And this is, of course, a true story. It was written into a book, and the book was adapted into this documentary. And it's when they're coming back down the mountain that things go awry for these two. When one of the mountaineers break a leg, which is a death sentence. They're up a mountain, they have no support, they have nobody to call on, they are kind of trapped, and they have choices to make. One can go down the mountain and survive and leave the other one to die, or two of them can try to come down the mountain and possibly die. It's a really interesting change of pace, because you have these people who carefree doing it. It was a tough job, but they were young, they were fit, they were able, and they conquered this mountain. Just coming back down, things just went as wrong as they possibly could, and they were put in predicaments that nobody would really want to get put into. This bond, this terrible situation that they're in happened, and as much as I'd like to tell you more of it, I found the story unbelievable, captivating, a testament to the human will yet again, with what actually happens. And it's breathtaking, and it's the reenactments that really add to this. Although they're staged, I think they're as close to the details as possible. They look tremendous, and because you have the real people telling you their tale, it leaves you hanging on their side of the story. At one point it switches focus just onto Joe, and it sticks with him for a long period of time, and you're unsure. Even though you can guess what outcome is going to be, you're unsure that you're going to get to there. It's marvellous work from the filmmakers, the way they try to create this mystery and really do build up this immense sense of tension and fear and worry and suspense, that things are going to go a deep, dark path that you don't really want to travel on, even though it can, because you see everybody in there telling their tale. But Touching the Void was rather different from the other documentaries I've seen, because you don't actually have footage of the guys on their climb. You just have their conversation afterwards in the reenactments. But I do feel that the reenactments add a more cinematic punch to it. It's something that's more thought out, it's something that's more stylistic than you would normally have, but it was shooting on the go. This is a filmmaker that's went out there and picked and chose what shots they're going to have, and they really do make it as visceral a tale as they possibly can. Touching the Void was another fantastic documentary, and one of these ones that just gives you insight into the characters, has this stunning sound design all the way through it as well, and it just gives you these characters captivating in form as they tell their tale. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of Touching the Void, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.